friends, welcome to the Biological Life Sciences channel. Myself Ashutosh Upadhyay. Today, under the discovery of genetic material, we are going to discuss Hershey and Chase experiment. Alfred Hershey and Martha Chase worked with bacteriophages. This is the image of bacteriophage shown here. What is a bacteriophage? A virus that infects bacteria. It consists of a DNA core and a proteinic coat. Let's start the experiment with the detail of the bacteriophage. Let's see the structure of bacteriophage. Bacteriophage looks like this. The upper part of that is a rounded protein capsid head inside which there is a genetic material that may be DNA or RNA. The central part is collar, which is connected to the tail, and there is a base plate at the end with tail fibers and the DNA entry point, nucleic acid entry point, through which this bacteriophage injects its genetic material into the bacteria. So first of all, Alfred Hershey and Martha Chase radio labeled the phage. The phage is having two parts. One is the proteinic head and other is the nucleic acid present inside that proteinic head. So Hershey and Chase labeled the phages using phosphorus 32 atom, that is radioisotope of phosphorus, and sulfur 32 atom, that is radioisotope of sulfur. As the DNA contains phosphorus, DNA gets labeled in the first flask, and in the second flask the protein gets labeled. They allowed this to infect to the bacteria. Proteinic coat of bacteriophage labeled with sulfur 35 were allowed to be grown along with the culture in the bacterial flask, and the DNA bacteriophage labeled with phosphorus 32 were allowed to grow separately in separate flask. They mixed the radio-labeled viruses and added to the medium and allowed it to grow, and the infection was allowed. The viruses could allow to infect the bacteria. After that, separate the viruses from bacteria by agitating the virus bacterial mixture in a blender. Hence this experiment is also called as Blender's experiment. As the virus infects the bacteria, it injects its genetic material inside the bacteria, and the viral protein capsid layer and the whole body of the virus remains outside the bacterial cell and is adhered to the cell membrane. This can be released by using high-speed blender, which separates the bacterial cell and the viral protein capsid. This protein capsid of virus that is separated into the solution is then centrifuged. After centrifugation, we can get the supernatant and pellet. The bacterial cell, being heavier, was collected in pellet, and the viral particles, being lighter, is collected in supernatant. Next step is to measure the radioactivity in pellet as well as in liquid. Conclusion of the experiment. Hershey and Chase were able to prove that the DNA from the phages is inserted into the bacteria shortly after the viruses attaches to its host. Using a high-speed blender, they were able to force the bacteriophage from the bacterial cell after adsorption. As we know that the supernatant is consisting of proteinic coat, and the radioactivity is only seen in the pellet, therefore it confirms that it is the DNA that is causing the infection. The lack of P-labeled DNA in the solution after the bacteriophage has been allowed to adsorb to the bacterial cell showed that DNA was transferred into the bacterial cell. The presence of almost all radioactive sulfur in the solution showed that the proteinic coat that protects the DNA before adsorption stayed outside. Through this, Hershey and Chase finally concluded that DNA, not the protein, is acting as a genetic material. Thank you. If you like the video, please share, comment, subscribe and press the bell icon.